I've been driving down these old back roads, watching sunset fade behind the pines. Every mile I leave behind me feels like I'm getting closer every time. I've known lonely nights and empty rooms. I've heard silence say your name. But somehow through the years and all the distance, my heart keeps leading me your way. I don't need a map to tell me where this road is gonna end. Every turn I take reminds me why I'm coming home again. Where my heart finds you, that's where I wanna be. Underneath the open sky, with your hand holding mine free. If the whole world fades away, if tomorrow changes everything, I'll follow every road I have to, where my heart finds you. I remember that first summer evening, your laughter underneath the porch light. You were wearing that old blue sweater, and somehow everything felt right. We were young enough to dream forever, crazy enough to believe. And even after all these seasons, you're still the one I wanna keep. I don't need a perfect story, I don't need an easy road. As long as when the night gets heavy, I've got somewhere I can go. Where my heart finds you, it's where I wanna be. Underneath the open sky, with your hand holding mine free. If the whole world fades away, if tomorrow changes everything, I'll follow every road I have to, where my heart finds you. Maybe love was never promised to be perfect all the time. Maybe it's the choice we make when the stars refuse to shine. And if we lose our way tomorrow, I still know what is true. No matter how far life takes me, I'll find my way to you. Where my heart finds you, is where I wanna stay. Through the changing seasons, through every night and every day. If the road gets long and lonely, I'll keep walking till I do. There's only one place I belong now, where my heart finds you. When the world gets quiet and the stars come through, I know where I belong, where my heart finds you. The evening sailing on the highway, golden light is fading slow. We've been talking about nothing, just to keep the moment going. Your fingers resting on the console, mine reaching out to hold them tight. I don't want to turn this car around, I don't want to say goodnight. If I could stop the hands of time, I'd let this moment stay. Every second next to you feels like a lifetime anyway. I need a little more time with you, a little more of this tonight, a little more of your laughter, a little more beneath these lights. I don't need forever promised, just give me one more sunset, a little more time with you. Remember that old wooden porch swing, where we watched the rain come down. You were wrapped inside my jacket while the storm went all around. We talked about our crazy dreams, about the places we would go, but every place I've ever wanted feels better when you're close. Maybe time was never ours to keep, maybe moments have to fly. But if I could choose one thing tonight, I'd choose another hour by your side. I need a little more time with you, a little more of this tonight, a little more of your laughter, a little more beneath these lights. I don't need forever promised, I don't need to know what's true. Just give me one more sunset, a little more time with you. One day we'll look back on these moments, wonder where the years have gone. But I remember how you held me when the night was almost gone. And if tomorrow comes too quickly, if the morning steals the blue, I'll be thankful for every second that I got to spend with you. I before the night turns into day. A little more of your heartbeat before the moment slips away. I don't need a lifetime tonight. I don't need the whole world to. If I could have one thing forever, I'd have a little more time with you. Just a little more time with you. That's all my heart would choose. Through every road and every season, I'd still come back to you. Let the stars keep moving, let the old clock carry on. I'll hold you just a little longer before this night is gone. Don't say goodnight just yet. Stay here a little longer. Give me one more moment, a little more time with you.
I've slept in rooms across this country, worn out roads beneath my wheels, seen the lights of distant cities, but nothing ever felt this real. Then you opened up your doorway with that smile I've come to know, and somehow all the noise around me faded like the falling snow. I never knew what I was missing till you found me on my own. Now every road I've ever traveled feels like it was leading home. You feel like home, like the place my heart belongs, like a fire on a cold night, like the words inside my favorite song. When the world gets heavy and I don't know where to go, I don't need a map to find my way. You feel like home. It's the coffee in the morning, your footsteps down the hall, the way you say my name softly when you know I've had it all. It's the quiet after midnight, your hand reaching out for mine, all the little things you never notice that make this life feel right. I used to chase the open highway, thinking somewhere else was better. Now I'd rather watch the sunset with you sitting here beside me. Feel like home, like the place my heart belongs, like a fire on a cold night, like the words inside my favorite song. When the world gets heavy and I don't know where to go, I don't need a map to find my way. You feel like home. place, it's the person waiting when you come home. I choose you all my life, through the easy days and hard ones, through the darkness and the light. If I have you beside me, I've already got enough to hold. No matter where this life may take us, you feel like home. I've been everywhere I needed to go, and now I finally know, wherever you are, that's home. The city lights are fading slowly, one by one they disappear. The highway finally stops its talking, and I can hear you breathing here. We've been running through the daylight, chasing everything we could. But tonight there's nothing waiting that we need to understand. When the noise begins to fade and the restless hours are gone, I can finally hear my heart saying where I belong. When the world gets quiet, I hear you calling my name. Every little doubt inside me starts to fade away, and there's nothing left between us but the moon and open sky. I don't need another answer, I just need you by my side. When the world gets quiet, I know I'm right where I should be. There's a blanket on the porch chair, your head resting against mine, and the old clock in the hallway is the only sound tonight. You tell me about your childhood, I tell you about my dreams, and somehow all the broken pieces don't feel broken anymore. Maybe love was never shouting, just want you by my side. When the world gets quiet, let it all disappear. Let me hold you in the stillness. Let me keep you near. No matter where this life may take us, no matter how the years go by, I'll always find my way back to you. When the world gets quiet, no city lights, no distant sound, just your heartbeat next to mine, and the peace we finally found. The porch lights glowing in the darkness, the moon is hanging low and bright. We've been running through the whole day, now the world is out of sight. Your shoes are resting by the doorway, my old jacket's on the chair, and for once there's nothing waiting, nothing pulling us somewhere. Let the phones keep ringing, let the city carry on. We don't have to chase tomorrow, we can let the night stay long. Tonight it's just us, just your heartbeat next to mine. Let the whole world disappear, we don't need to know the time. No promises, no questions, no reason to rush. Everything I ever needed is here tonight with us. There's a fire burning softly, casting shadows on the wall. You lean closer on my shoulder, and I don't want to move at all. We've had days that weren't so easy, we've had moments we regret, but tonight I see the person I still haven't stopped loving yet. Leave the past outside the doorway, let tomorrow wait its turn. All I want is this small moment, and the way your eyes still
Let the whole world disappear. We don't need to know the time. No promises, no questions, no reason to rush. Everything I ever needed is here tonight with us. Maybe someday we'll look back here, wonder where the years have gone. Maybe these quiet little moments will be the ones we carry on. And if life gets loud around us, if we lose what matters most, I'll remember how you held me on this night when we were close. Nowhere else to go. Let the stars keep turning, let the midnight come and go. I don't need another moment if I can keep this one close. Tonight it's just us, no distance, no goodbye. Just your arms around me underneath this endless sky. If tomorrow changes everything, we'll face it when it comes. But right here, right now, my love, tonight it's just us. The fire's getting lower, the moon is shining through. Let the whole world disappear. Tonight it's just us.
The coffee's cold beside the window, your suitcase waiting by the door. We've been standing here in silence, like we've stood here 1,000 times before. There's 100 things I could tell you, but the words get lost somehow. So I reach across the space between us and ask you not to leave me now. I know tomorrow's coming, I know we can't stop time, but before you turn and walk away, could you give me one more night? Just stay here tonight, let tomorrow wait outside. Put your hand
Let me hold you one more time. We don't have to make forever. We don't have to make it right. If goodbye is waiting for us, just stay here tonight. Remember how we used to drive with nowhere we had to be, windows down and music playing, and you laughing next to me. We thought love would last forever. We thought nothing could go wrong. Now I'm standing in this doorway, wondering where we lost the song. Maybe we can change the ending. Maybe some roads lead apart. But before you take another step, let me hold your heart. Just stay here tonight. Let tomorrow wait outside. Put your hand back into mine. Let me hold you one more time. We don't have to make forever. We don't have to make it right. If goodbye is waiting for us, just stay here tonight. If this is the last time I kiss you, let me memorize your face. Let me feel the warmth between us before the morning takes your place. And if you wake up still uncertain, I won't ask you for a lie. I just need one more moment before we say goodbye. Change their minds, but if nothing else can save us, just stay here tonight. Just stay here tonight. Put your head against my chest. Let me love you like I used to. Let this moment do the rest. I don't need to know tomorrow. Before you become a memory, just stay here tonight. The suitcase waits beside the doorway, but your hand is still in mine. So don't say goodbye just yet. Just stay here tonight.
Found your name inside an old book, written where the pages turned. A little note beside a picture, a memory I never burned. We never said the words completely, We let the silence speak instead. But every time you looked right at me, I heard everything you never said. Some feelings don't need explaining, some hearts don't need a sign. There was something in the spaces between your words and mine. There was love between the lines, in every word we left behind, in every glance across the room, in every promise coming too soon. We never had to say forever, we just knew it at the time. I could read your heart so clearly. There was love between the lines. I remember late September, rain falling against the glass. You were sitting there beside me, wishing we couldn't make it last. You talked about your dreams for someday. I pretended I wasn't scared, but I knew I'd follow anywhere if I knew that you would be there. Maybe we were scared of saying what our hearts already knew. Maybe all those quiet moments were my time. I could read your heart so clearly. There was love between the lines. Years may fade the ink and paper, but they can't erase the truth. Somewhere underneath the silence, I still hear the voice of you. And if I could turn back the pages, I'd read every word again. Because the story wasn't written by the words we said, but how we felt within. But I'll always see the story. There was love between the lines. There was love between the lines, and it still lives here tonight. Every memory pulls me closer, every old page feels alive. If I ever doubt what mattered, I'll go back and read the signs and remember what we had then. Our love between the lines. Some stories never need an ending. Some feelings never leave behind. And ours is still written between the lines. Sunlight slipping through the curtains, painting gold across the floor. I wake up and hear you breathing, and I don't need anything more. Coffee waiting in the kitchen, your old sweater on the chair. Funny how the smallest moments make me thankful you're still there. I used to chase the perfect morning, thinking happiness was somewhere new. Now I know the sweetest sunrise is waking up beside you. Your love in the morning light makes everything feel right, like the first warm ray of sunshine breaking through the night. I don't need a perfect day, I don't need the stars to shine. I've got everything I ever wanted in your love in the morning light. Barefoot walking down the hallway, you smile before you say my name. And somehow every ordinary moment never feels ordinary again. We've got yesterday behind us, and tomorrow still unknown. But with your hand inside my hand, I know I'm never walking alone. But maybe love isn't fireworks, maybe it's the quiet things. A cup of coffee, your sleepy smile, and the peace your presence brings. Your love in the morning light makes everything feel right, like the first warm ray of sunshine breaking through the night. I don't need a perfect day, I don't need the stars to shine. I've got everything I ever wanted in your love in the morning light. And when the years start moving faster, when our faces start to change, I'll still remember mornings when you whisper my name. If the world should ever shake us, if the darkness finds our door, I'll hold you through the shadows and love you even more. Your love in the morning light still takes my breath tonight. After every road we've traveled, after every wrong and right, I don't need a perfect future, I don't need to know the time. As long as I wake up beside you in your love in the morning light. Your love in the morning light is the reason I believe that the best things in this life are the ones we never planned to see. Through every season, every sunrise, through every changing sky, I'll keep thanking God for you and your love in the morning light. Sunlight on your face, your fingers holding mine. If this is what forever feels like, I don't need another sign. Your love
in the morning light.
I've had nights beneath the city lights. I've watched the sunrise from the coast. I've chased 1,000 little dreams and learned what matters most. I've heard songs that touched my soul. I've seen skies I can't explain, but nothing ever felt like this until you called my name. I could search this whole world over, I could walk 1,000 miles, but every road keeps bringing me back to your beautiful smile. Nothing feels better than you. Nothing comes close to the way you do. When you pull me in and hold me tight, you make the whole world feel alright. I don't need diamonds, I don't need gold, I don't need a story already told. If I got your heart and you have mine, nothing feels better than you tonight. It's the way you laugh in the kitchen, barefoot dancing while we cook. The way you catch me watching you and give me that little look. It's the quiet after midnight when you're sleeping next to me, and I realize the greatest thing is right here where I can see. I used to think that happiness was somewhere I had yet to find. Now I know it's in the little things, like your fingers wrapped in mine. Nothing feels better than you. Nothing comes close to the way you do. When you pull me in and hold me tight, you make the whole world feel alright. I don't need diamonds, I don't need gold, I don't need a story already told. If I've got your heart and you have mine, nothing feels better than you When the years start moving faster, when the seasons come and go, when the mirror shows the changes that we never used to know, I still find the same old feeling every time you look my way. Because love isn't just a moment, it's choosing you every day. Nothing feels better than you. After everything we've been through the hard
nothing feels better than you. If the whole world fades away, if there's nothing left to prove, I'll still know the sweetest thing was always loving you.
Porch light shining through the window, midnight settling on the town. Your bare feet moving slowly while the radio plays low and soft. You look at me like time can wait, like nothing else exists tonight. So I reach for your hand and pull you closer, and we disappear into the night. No need to say forever, no need to make a sound. With your heartbeat next to mine, I've got everything I need right now. We're slow dancing in the moonlight, your head resting close to mine. Let the whole world keep on turning, we can leave it all behind. If this moment only lasts a lifetime, I'll still call it heaven tonight. Just you and me together, slow dancing in the moonlight. Your perfume mixes with the cool air, stars are scattered overhead. I can feel your fingers in my fingers, and every word you never said. We've been through the storms and long days, we've had our share of goodbye, but somehow love keeps bringing us together, like the moon keeps finding the sky. I don't need a perfect future, I don't need to know the way, as long as I can hold you here beneath the silver haze. We're slow dancing in the moonlight, your head resting close to mine. Let the whole world keep on turning, we can leave it all behind. If this moment only lasts a lifetime, I'll still call it heaven tonight. Just you and me together, slow dancing in the moonlight. Someday these years will turn to memories,
if I ever lose my way. If the road gets dark and long, I'll close my eyes and hear your heartbeat, and remember where I belong. Slow dancing in the moonlight. The radio keeps playing, the stars are shining bright. I'll hold you a little closer, slow dancing in the moonlight.
There's a quiet in the room when you walk in, like the whole world knows your name. You don't have to say a single word, and somehow nothing feels the same. I've seen 1,000 different faces, but yours is the one I recognize. There's something in the way you find me, with those honest, patient eyes. And I don't know how you do it, but every time our eyes collide, all the walls I've built around me disappear without a fight. It's the way you look at me, like I'm more than I believe, like you see the best inside me, when it's hard for me to see. And when the world gets heavy, you make it easy just to breathe. I could spend my whole life falling for the way you look at me. I remember that night in the kitchen, rain was tapping on the glass. You were laughing at my old stories, wishing every moment could last. You reached across the table slowly, put your hand on top of mine, and in that simple little moment, I knew your heart had found mine. I don't need 1,000 promises, I don't need a perfect plan. When you look at me like that, I know exactly who I am. It's the way you look at me, like I'm more than I believe, like you see the best inside me, when it's hard for me to see. And when the world gets heavy, you make it easy just to breathe. I could spend my whole life falling for the way you look at me. When the years
just to find those eyes of blue. Because after all these years, I'll still be falling into you. It's the way you look at me that still takes my breath away. After every storm we've weathered, after every passing day, if I had to live this life again, I'd choose you endlessly. I'd fall in love all over with the way me. No words, no promises, just those eyes finding mine. And I'll always know I'm home in the way you look at me. I still remember that old dirt road where we parked beneath the pines. You were leaning on my shoulder while I tried to memorize your smile. We were young and full of wishes, thinking time would never run, making promises in whispers underneath the evening sun. Years have carried us like rivers, farther than we planned to go. But some things never really change, and there's one thing I still know: we're under the same old stars, no matter where we are tonight. You're somewhere beneath that same sky, looking at the same moonlight. Maybe miles have come between us, maybe life has changed the road. But when I look up at the heavens, I still feel I'm coming home. I wonder if you still remember that little town we used to know, the porch where we would sit for hours, watching summer fireflies glow. I still have that faded photograph tucked away inside my drawer, and every time I see your face, I miss you like I did before. Maybe we were meant for somewhere, maybe timing wasn't right, but I know the same moon finds us every quiet night. We're under the same old stars, no matter where we are tonight. You're somewhere beneath that same sky, looking at the same moonlight. Maybe miles have come between us, maybe life has changed the road. But when I look up at the heavens, I still feel I'm coming home. Pull you back, look above the quiet darkness, find the brightest star you can. I'll be standing under mine too, thinking of the days we knew. And maybe for a little while, the sky will bring me back to you. We're under the same old stars, and somehow you're still close. Though the road between our lives is longer than we ever thought. Every dream and every memory, every tear we've left behind, still feels like yesterday when I see those stars tonight. We're under the same old stars, and I'll never forget your light. Somewhere underneath this endless sky, you're part of my heart tonight. If love can cross the distance, if memories can travel far, then maybe we're still together under the same old stars, same moon, same old stars tonight. And somewhere out there, you're looking up at them too.
We were standing by the old front porch, sunset falling through the trees. You were smiling like you knew me better than I knew myself back then. I was carrying a heart full of questions, you were carrying your own. Then you reached across the silence, and somehow I wasn't alone. I don't know what tomorrow brings, I don't know where this road will wind, but every fear feels a little smaller when I know your hand is in mine. Your hand in mine, that's all I need tonight. Through the darkness, through the distance, you make everything feel right. Let the years keep turning, moments filled with laughter. We've had nights when words ran dry. We've watched some dreams come crashing down. Still we stayed side by side. You were there when I was broken, when I couldn't find my way. You reminded me that love gets stronger when we choose it every day. I don't need a perfect life, I don't need the stars to shine. Give me one more road to travel, with your fingers wrapped in mine, your hand in mine. That's all I need tonight. Through the darkness, through the distance, you make everything feel right. Let the years keep turning, let the seasons change with time. I'll walk through every road beside you, with your hand in mine. And when our hair turns silver, when these roads become memories, I'll still reach across the darkness for the hand that carried me. If the world should ever shake us, if the night should steal the light, I'll hold on a little tighter and never let you out of sight. Wherever life may take us, I'll be there with your hand in mine, your hand in mine. And my heart knows the way through every broken highway, through every beautiful day. If I get lost tomorrow, I'll follow where you lead me every time, 'cause home is anywhere I'm standing, with your hand in mine. When the whole world disappears, when we're running out of time, I'll still reach across the years and hold your hand in mine. I've been driving through the midnight, past the places we once knew. Every town has got a memory, every sky reminds me of you. I've chased sunsets down the highway, I've let new horizons call, but no matter where I wander, I can never lose it all. There's a feeling in the distance, like a voice I can't ignore. Every mile I put behind me makes me miss you even more. to find my way back to you. I remember that old front porch where you waited in the rain. I was young and too afraid to understand what I could lose. You told me love was worth the risk. I didn't know what that would mean. Now I see you in the rear view of every road I've ever seen. Maybe life can take us places we never thought we'd go, but the heart has its own compass, and mine is always known. Every road leads back to you, every highway, every view. No matter how far I run, my heart knows what it's gonna do. Through the rain and through the blue, through the nights I thought were through, I've been searching all my life just to find my way back to you. Maybe I had to get lost to understand where I belong. Maybe every broken mile was teaching me where I was wrong. And if I could turn back the years, I'd take your hand and never move. 'Cause every road I've ever taken was another road to you. Every road leads back to you. Every sunrise, every moon, every dream I thought I'd lost still somehow carries me to you. If the world keeps changing too, if the years turn old and blue, I'll keep following this heart of mine until I'm standing next to you. Every road leads back to you, and now I finally know it's true. I could cross 1,000 highways, I could chase 1,000 views, but there's only one place where this restless heart feels new. After every road I've traveled, every road leads back to you. The highway fades behind me, the lights are getting few, but I know where I'm going. I'm coming home to you. Porch lights glowing through the darkness, your shadow dancing on the wall. We've been talking about nothing, like we never need to talk at all. Your head is resting on my shoulder, your fingers tangled up with mine. And for once I don't want tomorrow, I just stay right here tonight. If the clock keeps moving, let it. If the morning comes too soon, I've got everything I ever wanted sitting right here in this room. I could stay forever right here beside you. Let the whole world keep on turning. There's nothing else I'd rather do. I could lose track of the hours. I could forget what day it is. If forever feels like this, I could stay forever with you. There's a little rain against the window, and the fire is burning low. You smile and tell me that you're tired, but neither one of us wants to go. We've had our share of restless seasons. We've had days we couldn't mend, but every road I've ever traveled brought me back to you again. I don't need a perfect ending. I don't need to know what's next. When your heart beats close to mine, I've already got my best. I could stay forever right here beside you. Let the whole world keep on turning. There's nothing else I'd rather do. I could lose track of the hours. I could forget what day it is. If forever feels like this, I could stay forever with you. When our hair turns silver and these young days fade away, I'll still reach across the covers for your hand at the end of every day. And if life gives us 1,000 roads, I'll walk them all with you, because every place feels like forever when I'm standing next to you. I can stay forever through the sunrise and the rain, through every season waiting and every beautiful change. I don't need a million moments. I just need this one to stay. If forever means I'm with you, I could choose it every day. I could stay forever. Let the years roll by with your hand inside my head and your love right by my side. If the stars burn out above us, if the night gives way to blue, I'll still want one more lifetime just to spend it all with you. The fire's almost fading. The night is turning blue. But if you ask me where I want to be,
always say with you. I could stay forever. I could stay forever.